So let's have a look. How does the Biden administration feel about this ongoing heritage case? Have they overstretched? What's going on? This is the first time I've used these cards, so let's see what it's like. Let's see how they go. They're very pretty, aren't they? Who are we starting on? We're starting on you. The Hierophant. They are feeling very secure. Very, very secure. Now, if there was a Taurus involved in this case, I would look to whoever that Taurus is. I can't think of a Taurus. I don't know what the judge is. I don't know the star sign of the judge, but they're feeling quite secure in the powers and everything that they've executed. They are confident. At the outset, the Biden administration is confident in what it's doing, but let's have a look at the pressures that are around them. So we'll have known pressure, underneath pressure that could be driving it, and the pressure crossing over. So we're going to start with the pressure crossing over. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. The 10 of Hearts is in reverse. So this is a veneer of a happy family. This is a veneer of something having everything together. One of the things I did say when we did the Biden thing, when we did the visa reading, what was hidden in the visa, there was stuff about those accusations and things about unhappy families, and there's some paranoia there. So they're concerned about some of these accusations that are actually in there. Okay, they want it finished. They want it to complete. They want it put to bed. They don't want all of the attention on it. They're trying to get something completed first. And there we have underneath the Earth Child. They know they've taken a big risk. They're hoping it pays off. They went off. I think they've gone against protocol when it comes to the handling of this case. We have got the beginning and the ending here. So really, they're just wanting to kind of bed it down. But I feel like they have done things out of good faith at the time, and the handling of not releasing the visa. Now they just want it done. I wonder if they're trying to get him American citizenship quicker before November. I don't know how that would work. Temperance is in reverse. That visa is a mess, guys. They had a lot of work to do to try and fix things and sort it out. That visa is an absolute mess. It was a lot. It's been harder work for them to sort out than they would care to admit. There's the High Priestess. It's not getting revealed soon. I think people know, and they have a good judge of character, that there is something going on, that there is something further going on with this, but I'm going to manage to keep it secret further for a while. It's the Empress. Okay. And there's the Two of Swords. So they are trying to just say there's something about justice here. There's something about it's something small. It's inconsequential. This is what they're trying to pass it off as. Oh, the Heritage Foundation. They're just it's inconsequential, guys. It's just causing a little bit of drama. The Empress is here, though. The mother. The glamour of Diana, and I'm not taking the mick out of Diana. I'm not. But they think they're protecting something that's part of Diana. And in a way they are, but it's not really part. I don't think Diana is happy up in heaven looking at her legacy with Harry, and she isn't thinking, oh my goodness, what's he doing now? I mean, we do a lot of work. We've done a lot of work in the past with the readings and the spirit boxes, everything. And that energy around Diana, they are not. She doesn't seem comfortable or happy with him. But this is what is on the administration's minds. They don't want another Diana. They don't want another mother moment. And we know how Diana's story tragically ended. There is the... Okay. There is the Nine of Swords. We are going to be getting... There is a lot of energy around this. That they're going to say, well, his mental health. They're going to say he deserves respect. He's very stressed. You don't need to know about these details about him. They're going to try and push back with the mental health card, because at the end of the day, the Nine of Swords is the anxiety card. I mean, look at that card. Look at it. Let's hope he gives up his title, spirit animal. That would be a short way around a lot. That would be the easiest way, wouldn't it? That would be the easiest thing. The Six of Swords is in reverse. There's an unwanted move. A very unwanted move there. Not willing to move on. Not wanting to move on. What's that about then? Are they going to force them to move on with something? Who's forcing the move? Let's pull another card for that, because there's a lot going on in America. Let's have a clarifier for that one. Because is that just with the court case, or is that something else? Strength in reverse. A weakening. A loss of power. I feel like they're going to lose control of this case. They are going to lose control of this case. There's going to be a loss of power, and whether that be a change in administration or the Heritage Foundation coming up stronger, then yeah, they think they've got it in the bag at the minute, and they're trying to play it off as not as important. But there is a weakness there with the Strength card in reverse. That could indicate Megan as well, but she doesn't factor too much in the visa unless it's a spousal visa, unless something happens between them. But this seems to be more like an inability to move on, an ability to get where they want to go. Because they've put there's a lot of major arcana in, and then boom, the Strength card is in reverse. So weakness, a lot of power, not being able to force it through. So this is either The Heritage Foundation getting the upper hand somehow, or a change in administration. I'm going to leave that at that because I know tensions are high at the minute. So that is what I see in the cards with how they are viewing it. Let me put these away. Let's see how Harry is viewing it, and then we'll move on to how sexy Harry is. Then we'll move on to some fun stuff. Oh dear. Let me put these away. Thank you, cards. Thank you, Earth Whispers cards. Very nice. Let's have a look at Harry. Let's mix them up a bit. Let's get this energy going. Harry, oh, you got the Lovers popping up there, but we'll put them back in because Harry's sexy. I know. Apparently the 25th sexiest ever person ever alive, according to Harper's Bazaar. Oh my lordy, 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 lordy. I mean, like, what? How does Harry feel about the Heritage Foundation? And we'll look into Harry's sexiness. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Oh, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, he's not a happy bunny. He thinks this is vastly undermining, vastly unfair. How dare you do this to him? How dare they do this to him? They're taking away something from him. They have crossed a line. It's like espionage. He's quite paranoid about it. He is quite paranoid about it. Let's see what's crossing over. There it is. The door has been closed. Something further is going on with the monarchy, guys. That door has been closing all year. He's a bit nervous. He's a bit nervous, is he? What's known about the situation? The Hierophant. Interesting that the Hierophant was the starting card for the Biden administration. So he feels quite protected now. He feels like he's got things on his side. He feels like he's like propped up a bit, you know. He feels, yeah, it's okay. He feels okay. He feels good about some things. And there's the Magician underneath. Oh, Harry, you can't do a bit of daft magic to he's trying to get some, I know this sounds odd, but it is what it is. Let's just go there. He's trying to get, I don't know if he's going to see some kind of magical practitioner, but he's trying to force the outcome for his way. Now, if you know anything about the occult, you'll know that if you're going to go against free will and stuff like that, that's technically black magic. So that's why he's trying to influence something. Because the door has closed. I feel this is like desperate. He feels like confidently on the outside. You've got the Hierophant there. There's this element of being protected. You know, this is this element of being, oh, look at me, I'm fine. But underneath, he's not good. It's not good. It's not good. And he's paranoid as well. Oh, thank you, Christine. Hello, darling. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're all right. You're behaving yourself out there. I think they're back on the old. They're back on the old. Seven of Coins. That Seven of Coins is in reverse. Ooh. The money and the security and things growing haven't come as quickly as they want to. One of the things that will be knocking on his visa and will be potentially could be brought up as well is the fact that he hasn't put any roots down and grown any real businesses. I know he's a mental health thing for Better Up. Is it Better Up? It sounds, it's like kind of like a dollar store version of Better. Is it, which one's the one, Better Help? There's one of them that's really well known, and the other one, this sounds like, yeah, but this isn't rooted. He hasn't got enough roots down. He hasn't developed stuff. He hasn't had stuff time to grow. Oh, got some narcissistic wound in. They've got the temperance in reverse. This is the same thing that was wrong when they've been trying to sort out his visa. They just can't get everything to come together. There's stuff in that visa that's a mess. It's messy. Things don't flow. It doesn't make sense somehow. Things are not all together somehow. Things are not fully transparent. Page of Coins is in reverse. We're going to get recollections may vary how many children there are and if they exist at all, but right, we are going to be getting something to do with the children in some type of defense and security defense. So that's why his visa can't be shown. Even though there was only one Sprog when he landed in America, and now there's two allegedly, but there is going to be something about the children when it comes to why his visa can't be shown. And this is what he is telling and will be telling the people who are supporting him. But it's a mess. It's all, what's it called? Filibuster? Is that the word of the day? Filibuster? Fluff, you know what I mean? It's all fluff. The Five of Cups is in reverse, so he's quite regretful about something. Yeah, you shouldn't have done your visa high as a kite, mate, to be honest with you. And you shouldn't have tried to do all the creative writing. Oh, we got the Four of Swords in reverse. I don't like it when that happens. The Four of Swords in reverse can be a death, but it also can be stuff about hereditary stuff. So he might eventually go, do you know who my grandma was? Do you know who my grandma was? Do you know who my dad is? And my evil stepmom? Oh, do you know who my mom was? It's gonna go like that, you know? That's the Four of Swords in reverse, unless there is a death. I hope there's not a death. Let's have a look how Megsy's doing. There's death. There could be a death of somebody involved in the case. We'll have a quick look how Megsy's doing with this, and then we'll move on to what's he called? Yeah, look, you do the government, you do the Biden administration, and you don't get that many reversals. You do Harry, and it's just like I think everything's a reversal apart from the Hierophant. Oh my days. Look, no. Is there anything upright in this deck? There, you've got the Knight of Cups. And then you've got the King of Wands. See? Just randomly picking them up. There is upright ones in there. So, how does Megsy feel about the Heritage Foundation? Is she paying the Heritage Foundation to do this? I don't think so. I don't think they would vibe with Megatron. But yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. One tear out the left eye. I can cry if I hit myself in the face. The girl has no emotions. The girl. Woman. Justice in reverse. Oh, it's not fair. How do you do this to me? This is just not fair. She is. Now, Kamala is a Democrat, and I'm not blaming the Democrats. It's just the ones who've been in during this court case. That's all it is. It's just who was in the court case. Don't shoot me. Kamala is a Libra to the Justice card, so that's one aspect it could be. So maybe Megatron is trying to bend Kamala's ear about it, with the hope that Kamala, come November the 6th, will be president-elect. The Emperor in reverse, crossing over. They are going to be, she is going on about the patriarchy, the system. I am His Majesty, the King. It's people coming for them because she's a she. Something going on. Why are they blaming the king? Let's see what's going on. I think she's going around doing the whole victim thing, like she's whispering in people's ears, oh, do you know, I'm just such a victim because this happened to me, and then she'll go to somebody else and tell them a different story, just to, yeah. Five of Pentacles is in reverse above. Okay. There's an energy here where it's just like, I can't be fully present with my toddler of a husband. He had to fill in the form by himself. And, you know, it's just like he's only used to crayons. So that Five of Pentacles in reverse is a very kind of like, we want in energy. We want in, kind of. Feel a bit sorry for ourselves a lot. I think she's dripping some poison in Kamala's ear, but the card that would indicate Kamala is in reverse. So actually, I don't actually think Kamala is drinking that Kool-Aid. In fact, I think Kamala's like, they're in the middle of an election, you know what I mean? She's hardly going to be like, oh yeah, Megzy, yeah, beige is great, Harry's an idiot, the visa was filled in wrong, these people are bullying you, blah blah blah. She's not going to sit there and listen to it, is she? I mean, is she? She's there's a lot going on. There's the sun, so she was quite hopeful it was all done and dusted. Like, oh my god, it's finished, guys. The Eight of Pentacles. Now, there's an element here about work. I know, isn't it funny? If working was doom scrolling on the internet, Megzy would be a billionaire by now, but it's not. There's an element here with work. She is deciding that they need to show that they're more productive somehow by actually doing some work. So there's that. Oh, hello. She wants complete control at the minute. The devil's coming out for her a lot. I think this is the third time in like 3 readings when we've done Megzy's card, the devil's come out. She wants complete control of everything. She thinks she can control Kamala. Kamala's not listening now. The Eight of Cups is in reverse there. The Eight of Cups in reverse, that there's an energy that she kind of just wants to walk away from it because she can't. She can't because she's not got where she wants to be yet. She's not seen as Diana Incarnate 2.0, patron saint of veterans, miracle giver to the needy and sick, amazing entrepreneur that sells beige Tupperware and dog biscuits and has a booming Instagram account. She wants to be, she hasn't made it to the, I'm really motherly and also such a hottie, I'm also such a dork, but also really clever energy. She's one of the boys, but one of the good, you know, she wants to be out there. She hasn't got there yet because that nobody can be all of those things. But you think you can if you're empty. The world is in reverse. What does she want? She wants it over. She wants it done with. She's just like, get rid of it, get rid of it. There's something in that visa application that's making Megsy's bottom clench, if you will. There's something in there she doesn't want coming out. And the 6 of Cups is in reverse. Misremembering childhood. What has Harry said about his family in that blooming visa? What has he said? He's gone to town in that visa, I'm telling you. What a douchebag. What a douche canoe. You know what this calls for, ladies? This calls for Twitchy Bum Time. It is Twitchy Bum Time. They are going to have Twitchy Bum Time. They're going to be showing that they work a lot. You know, we're just amazing. We just work. Well, she's going to be. But Harry's going to be like, how do you spell work? Let's have a look at with the sassy cards, and then we'll move on to Harry's sexiness. And then we're going to move on and see how Megsy's reacting to all the journalists who are calling her worse than muck. Anyway, okay, let's have a look. Why is Meghan also a little bit paranoid about that visa? Ooh. There's mixed messages. There's things that can be disproven by searching the internet. Oh, they have tried to say something that's going to be disproven there. An obsessional. Something happened with the visa and COVID and the way things move really quickly. Something happened with his entry to the US. Something wasn't done properly. Okay, right, okay, I can see that. Something hasn't been done properly and moved properly. That landlord in reverse is the obsessionalness. Let's pull 3 more cards because this is quite exciting. Yeah, they took a chance. It's not going to pay off. There's something in there that's not going to pay off. That's chaos. Aha. There's something happened around the move. There's a bet, and it's just like I don't mean as a bet as in I mean as a bet that doesn't pay off. And they took a chance, but they've made a mess with it. And it's gonna cause some more problems for them. There's something in that visa, it's messy. And there's something about their entry coming in, they've really chanced it. And something, because they came in during the lockdown stuff, didn't they? So something's not straight. Something's wrong at the entry as well. Ooh. That visa is a mess. I'm telling you guys, that visa is an absolute nightmare. Fair play to anyone who's tried to fix it for them, because I think that would have been at like I don't know, it would have been like herding cats. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. All of it is an absolute mess. And that's that too many cats card. That's herding cats. Let me just have a little drink of my own. I'm on my own brew tonight. What you all saying in chat? I have been focused on the cards. Do you see things? Why are they trying to escape to Portugal? Well, Elaine, apparently it's they've bought a house that hasn't been built yet. And when people do that, a myriad of things can go wrong. Yeah. Portugal has ended its golden visa. Megsie got excited because she thought it was golden something else. But we'll move on from that. So we'll move to a wonderful, peaceful island. Did they lie about Archie? Of course. Always. Iris. Until you said sexy Harry came out of Vimto. Vimto came out of your nose. Yeah, well, Harry is the